Welcome and good morning to everybody. Hey, first of all, happy Easter. From the bottom of my heart, I wish everyone a very happy Easter. And as we know, it's the day of the resurrection. And with that said, we rejoice. Some people are questioning why I'm talking so softly the last few vlogs. And the reason being, I'm in a remote location. Family members having surgery, and we're here to help them. But I wanted to give you some news, and this could be good news or it could be bad news. Title reads out of Reuters: last Eastern Ghouta rebels poised to surrender, Syrian state media said. So it looks like the rebels are poised to surrender Ghouta to the Syrian government. Now we know that the Syrian government is backed by Iran and Russia, and Iran and Russia has a very, very big presence there and a very big stake, and it would be a victory for Iran and Russia. And I get a couple of comments saying that I shouldn't be on talking good about the Kurds, or in some videos Israel. I've been called a few names for supporting Israel, and I have a right to support. Who am I? I have a right to support, and I support the Kurds, and I support Israel, and I do catch a lot of heat from that. But let's get into the article. Enough about that. This is coming out of Amman, Reuters. The group in control of the last rebel bastion near Damascus appeared on Sunday to have agreed to a deal for its fighters to make peace with government or quit the eastern Ghouta enclave, Syrian state media said on Sunday. Now I have a few videos I'm going to show after this article, and stay tuned for that because they're very interesting videos. Let's finish this up. Jaish al-Islam, most of whose members are drawn from the area, has been defending the city of Douma against a month-long onslaught by government forces. If confirmed, a surrender or departure for rebel-held areas in northwest Syria would herald an end to the large-scale conflict in the enclave. State television and Syrian newspapers said information indicated that under the deal, the group would hand over heavy and mid-sized weapons and acknowledge the restoration of the state's sovereignty over Douma. So it looks like, the good part of this, it may bring peace. Who knows? It may bring the beginning of peace. And maybe the West has decided that they're not going to get involved, and it's a very good, win. It's a good win for Russia and Iran, because Russia and Iran backs the Syrian government, Bashar Assad's side. So, but with that said, man, I tell you, I am so humbled. It's not even funny. I'm just so blessed and so humbled that you would subscribe to a little small channel like mine compared to other channels. And I rejoice that I'm getting subscribers, and I'm getting to know some people. And the channel is the news channel is not that old, so it takes time to build up. But I am very humbled at my subscribers that subscribe. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Now stay tuned. The videos are coming up right away.
Now, a final deal is said to have been reached for fighters and civilians to leave the last insurgent-held pocket in eastern Ghouta on the outskirts of Damascus. And that is according to the British-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights. It says the deal brokered by Russia will see fighters of the Army of Islam rebel faction leave Ghouta's main town of Douma for opposition-held territory in northern Syria.
Negotiators have reached a deal that will allow wounded civilians to leave Douma, the last rebel-held bastion in Syria's eastern Ghouta region. The agreement follows talks between the rebel group Jaish al-Islam, civic leaders and Russia. The injured people will be taken to Idlib, which is still in rebel hands. Talks are continuing to spare the city from a full military assault by the Syrian army and its allies who surround it. They've threatened to storm the city unless rebels agree to surrender the last patch in the enclave in return for safe passage to insurgent-held territory in northwestern Syria. The UN describes the conditions in eastern Ghouta as hell on earth.
meer.